All right, let's just jump right in. What if I told you that getting good at English has nothing to do with memorizing grammar rules until you go crazy? What if it's actually a video game, and every single mistake you make is just, losing a few hit points on your way to leveling up? So today, we are throwing out the boring textbooks, and we're going to turn English into your own personal superpower. But to really get what I'm talking about, we have to start with a scene of total, complete disaster. I want you to picture this. A super high-stakes job interview. Dream company. Everything is riding on this. And then, of course, the interviewer asks that one fateful question. The classic. You know the one. It's the question that's designed to separate the true leaders from the rest of us. It's that moment where you need a story about confidence, about taking charge, inspiring the team. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? That is exactly what could go wrong. Instead of this powerful story, this masterpiece of confusion comes out. I mean, can you imagine? The interviewer, probably trying so hard not to laugh, just gently asks, "So you led the kitchen during a bathroom emergency?" And the answer was just a simple, confident nod. The horror. So what happened? Obviously no job offer. Just a super awkward memory and, let's be honest, a fantastic story to tell your therapist for years to come. This right here, this is our before picture. This is rock bottom. But you know what? It's also where the real transformation starts. So, the big turning point wasn't some new grammar book or a fancy app. Nope. It was a complete and total mindset shift. It was the realization that learning a language isn't some test that you can fail. It's a game. A game you can actually win. You just have to learn the rules of the game, not the rules of grammar. And check this out. This is how it all gets reframed. So in the old studying world, making a mistake just leads to shame, and the result is you're scared to even speak. But in the gaming world, a mistake is just, minus 10 hit points. You'll get them back. Using a new phrase in a real conversation, boom, that's plus 50 experience points. You're literally leveling up. It just completely turns fear into fun. So once you start thinking like a gamer, you can start collecting power-ups. And these are not your boring classroom exercises, okay? These are clever, kind of ridiculous hacks that actually make the trickiest parts of English stick in your brain for good. All right, our very first power-up. This one tackles those super annoying phrasal verbs. Here's the secret. Stop trying to memorize them. Instead, you're going to dramatize them. You give every single one its own over-the-top dramatic soap opera title. It sounds completely nuts, I know, but trust me on this, it works. And this just shows you exactly how it works. You don't just turn down an offer, you are living through the heartbreak rejection. You don't just run into an old friend, you are the star of The Unexpected X. All of a sudden, these phrases have feelings, they have a story, and that makes them almost impossible to forget. Okay, next up is the dreaded past perfect tense. This is the tense of I messed up before I messed up even more. The trick here is to connect it to a really powerful emotion, regret. And to practice, you're going to start writing fake apology letters. I mean, look at this example. It's hilarious, it's memorable, and it perfectly uses the past perfect to talk about something that happened before something else in the past. By framing it like you're confessing something, that whole had plus past participle thing just becomes second nature. Okay, for all of you out there who are staring down a big standardized test like the IELTS, this next batch of power-ups is just for you. We're going to go rapid fire with some killer strategies to help you game the system. First off, the listening section is packed with traps. They'll often say a wrong answer first just to trick you, so you have to listen for corrections. Spelling is absolutely critical. Remember, Smith is not the same as Smith. And finally, listen for that little S at the end of words. A single letter can be the difference between right and wrong. Now, for the reading section, here is a wild idea for you. You don't actually have to understand the entire text. No, seriously, your mission is just to find the words. It's not a comprehension test. It's more like a search and rescue mission. You're just scanning for key words, numbers, names. Think of it like you're playing Where's Waldo? When it comes to writing, you've got to level up your language. Just look at the difference here. I think is so weak, but starting with something like, it is widely argued, that gives you instant authority. And then you inject some personality.
I mean, the phrase, locking up a tiger so Karen can take a selfie is peak human nonsense. That's not just an opinion. It's a memorable, powerful argument that has style and humor. That's how you get the big points.
So, the big question. Does all this gaming fine stuff actually work in the real world? Well, let's go back to our hero. It's been 8 months since the whole kitchen captain catastrophe, and they are walking back into that same office for another shot. So when they asked the leadership question again, this was the answer. I mean, come on. It's confident, it's hilarious, it tells a great story, and it actually shows leadership under pressure. It takes a past failure, a total travel disaster, and spins it into a present-day strength. It's brilliant. And the result? Hired. Right then and there, on the spot. This is the payoff, people. This is what happens when you stop being afraid of the language and you just start playing with it. You turn tragedy into comedy, and you turn comedy into paychecks.
And that's how long it took. 8 months. 8 months to go from total disaster to a dream job, all by treating English like a game. So it's not some overnight fix, but it's a super powerful and, more importantly, a totally achievable transformation.
And so, now it is your turn. We've gone through the whole strategy, we've seen the results, the game is loaded up, and it is time for you to pick up the controller. Your quest, if you choose to accept it, starts right now. So here are your first 3 missions. First, pick one phrasal verb and actually use it in a conversation today. Second, make up a short story using that regret superpower of the past perfect. And finally, record yourself answering, what's your biggest achievement, but do it with like 30% more drama. Go on, embrace the performance. It's fun.
When you get right down to it, we've been looking at this all wrong. English is not a subject you have to study. It's a tool that you can learn to use. It is a superpower just waiting for you to unlock it.
And what is this superpower really? It's not about having perfect grammar, not at all. It's about having the confidence to take any situation, especially the embarrassing ones, the disastrous ones, and spin it into a story that connects with people, a story that makes them laugh, and a story that makes them want to listen to you. So, I am going to leave you with this one question. Are you ready to get out there and fail? Are you ready to make mistakes, to sound silly, to create your very own kitchen captain moments? Because every single spectacular failure is just you racking up experience points on your way to becoming fluent. Go play!